was Plymouth's turn Thursday to host Minnesota House lawmakers touring various projects that seek state bonding money. Plymouth wants $15 million to help fund a $52 million expansion and renovation of the Plymouth Creek Center. Delane Cleveland joins us live from the Plymouth Creek Center with more. Delane?
Hi, Shannon. There's a big presentation that just wrapped up here a few minutes ago. The Minnesota House Capital Investment Committee has been touring the state for 17 days trying to learn about different projects that could potentially benefit from state bonding dollars. And today it was Plymouth's turn to state its case. The Plymouth Creek Center was built in 1999 and draws every year. Plymouth city officials call it a regional asset, and after 2 decades of continuous use, the building is in need of maintenance and updates to meet the needs of the area's growing population. Some of the proposed amenities include gymnasiums, an indoor playground, a year-round indoor walking track, and a redesigned black box theater.
Plymouth has always been a city that pays its fair share, and we are looking to pay our fair share. But 1 in 5 users in the Plymouth Creek Center are coming from other cities. It is truly a regional asset. That's why we are willing to carry, we the city of Plymouth, are willing to carry the bulk of the expense, and we're just asking the state to help us with that part that we feel is really the regional part, and to help us grow this regional economy and to serve the regional residents.
Now, earlier this week, the committee also toured sites in Golden Valley and Crystal. All of them were looking for a piece of the pie to be included in that 2020 bonding bill. So we'll have to see how it all plays out in the upcoming legislative session. Reporting live in Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
All right, thank you, Delane. A Brooklyn Park woman is charged in a scheme to steal money from a Twin Cities charity that works to help the homeless. 48-year-old Clarissa Combs of Brooklyn Park is accused of devising the scheme against Catholic Charities. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Combs used to work at Catholic Charities and recruited co-workers, family, and friends to pose as homeless clients to fraudulently obtain money from the charity. The elaborate scheme went on for nearly 7 years and stole at least $684,000 in charitable funds. The Brooklyn Center City Council learned more this week about an affordable housing project set to begin construction next month. They also heard concerns about the city having too much affordable housing.
We have the highest poverty rate in Minnesota. Putting more poverty here in this city is not going to solve anything.
The project in question is 127 affordable housing units that will go up at the northwest corner of Xerxes and Bass Lake Road. This week, the City Council approved more than $23 million in tax-exempt bonds that will help the developer fund the project. In Robbinsdale, construction will soon begin on a different housing project, the kind the city hasn't seen in decades.
This does not happen very often. As a matter of fact, since I've been mayor, it's never happened to have this many entities come together to be part of a project and kick it off. So it's pretty exciting.
The mayor is referring to city, county, and state agencies that work to redevelop the area around 36th and France. Several stakeholders gathered to break ground on the Parker Station Flats. It's one of 2 market-rate apartment buildings going up in the city.
There's a real opportunity for redevelopment to occur, and more importantly, there's a need for high-end housing. This site fits that bill very well because of its proximity to downtown Robbinsdale, the park amenities across the street, the retail amenities on the other side with the new Hy-Vee. So it's ideal for a housing project like we're proposing.
Construction on Parker Station Flats is set to begin after Thanksgiving. In today's school spotlight, we visit King of Grace Lutheran Church in Golden Valley. As Neil Persley explains, the school makes a special effort every year to honor veterans.
King of Grace Lutheran School in Golden Valley offers a pre-K through 8th grade curriculum.
I truly believe that we have a family feel here at King of Grace.
And every November, students and staff honor their elders and veterans with special Grandparents' Day and Veterans Day programs. Each year, the school invites grandparents and has the students ask them 5 questions.
And when your youngest grandchild graduates from our school, we will give back to them and their families all the year's worth of interviews.
Next, the young students give their grandparents a tour of the school. The day culminates with the Veterans Day program.
We do it because I want our children to understand just how important our military men and women are, and to understand what it means to give respect to our servicemen and women, to respect the flag, to understand what a privilege it is to live in America.
With just over 200 students, the feeling of a close-knit family is unmistakable.
Our staff here, we love being here. Most of our teachers have been here 15, 20, 30 years, and I think that's a big testament to what we're doing here.
We purposefully try to instill in the children a sense of what it means to be kind, to be respectful, to be thoughtful, to be appreciative of what we have, to not take our building or the blessings we have here for granted.
Having just celebrated their 40th anniversary, it looks like King of Grace Lutheran School is doing things right. In Golden Valley, Neil Persley, CCX News.
Osseo High School's auto shop class got another treat from its partnership with Ford and area car dealerships. The kids learned about careers in auto repair from experts in the field. After the talk session, they moved to the shop to check out a new Ford Mustang and a Ford Raptor truck. But the turbo on the table was the important part. Maury's Auto Group donated it so kids could get an up-close look at how it works. It's all part of furthering their auto education, but there's something in it for Maury's too.
We get very loyal employees because we start working with them when they're in high school and we give them a great future.
The state girls swimming and diving meet gets started Thursday with diving preliminaries. Swimming prelims are Friday. Jay Wilcox caught up with some state entrants from Armstrong as they prepared to race at state.
It's exciting and a little nerve-wracking. The build-up to the state meet is intense.
I'm really excited for this state meet. I feel like in the past I've been super nervous, and this year I'm just looking to have fun. Like my senior year, I'm just going to give it all I have.
It's like obviously I'm a little nervous because like it's state meet, it's a big deal, but I'm really just excited to go have some fun, try and drop some time.
It's very exciting. It's fun to be on the team with everybody, and like the atmosphere is very good, but I'm still a little nervous.
The Falcons performed pretty well at the Section 5AA meet, finishing second behind Wayzata as a team. Missouri signee Sierra Smith is a top contender at state after winning the 100 and 200 freestyle at sections. Zoe Bresnahan won the 500 free and was second to Smith in the 200.
At sections, all of our girls did really, really good. Like, I know a lot of people were really happy with how they swam. And some people, like, obviously, you can't always swim great, but they still did really good.
As for the state meet, it's a different feel than the rest of the meets.
I mean, a lot of people that haven't gone yet have gone and cheered at least, so they kind of know what to expect, but it's definitely something that you have to experience to fully understand.
Race time is about here, and these Armstrong girls are ready. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The University of St. Thomas volleyball team won the MIAC tournament last week and now will host an NCAA regional. Brooklyn Park native and Totino Grace graduate Maddie Kroller and Osseo grad Kate Achenbach are both impact players for the Tommies. Jason Melillo has more.
For the University of St. Thomas volleyball team, it's all about balance and trust.
We need every single person to bring their best game each game and to be able to trust them even if they look a little off. We have that belief in our whole team that we can bring it together.
Senior Maddie Kroller leads the Tommies in kills this season. Her game has evolved a lot since high school, but Kroller has always worked hard and been willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Maddie is one of those special kids that as a freshman we asked her to change her position. She used to only be a libero, and we convinced her to learn how to hit on the outside, and she's become all-conference, 3-time all-conference winner. She's one of those kids that has endless amount of positive energy and never gives up.
I've definitely had such an interesting path going from a DS all the way to now and all the way around outside. So lots of learning involved in that. So it's been cool to have the coaches be patient as I adjusted to all the new things that the front row has brought. And just older girls who have taught me along the way as well. So lots and lots of learning definitely in my process here.
Kate Achenbach's time as a college athlete is just starting, but the freshman is already booming. Achenbach credits her teammates for her seamless transition to the next level.
It's so much fun coming into such a close-knit team, and it gets closer and closer every day, I feel like, as we keep going. And once we win one more, like we get closer from all of that, and just coming in as like strong at the beginning, we were all really close, and we play really well together, and it's so much fun.
This is the 14th time in 15 years St. Thomas Volleyball is competing in the NCAA playoffs. It's a tradition that's especially important for Kroller, since her time as a student athlete is coming to an end.
It's been unreal. It's crazy how fast it's going. I'm trying to savor every moment, but this volleyball team just has such amazing girls and like best friends for life. So I think just trying to savor each moment on the court right now.
Maddie Kroller is a neuroscience major and plans to go to graduate school and ultimately become a pediatric speech pathologist. On the volleyball court, Kroller and Achenbach and the Tommies face the University of Dubuque on Thursday at 8 p.m. in the first round.